It's the Texas Weather Outlook video for Tuesday, July 11th. Good afternoon. This is Donovan Neal. Very beautiful day out today. Hardly a cloud in the sky currently. All eyes are focused on this weekend's rain threat, with a combination of a surface front coming from the north, and also the ridge moving back to the west. That'll put us in a northern flow aloft, and that'll open up some chances of seeing some showers and storms throughout the weekend. But for now, let's take a look at our current conditions. Let's look at the water vapor satellite view, and this shows that most of North Texas, most of the extreme northern parts of the state, is in drier conditions, is in a relatively drier air mass. Down to the south, they still have some clouds from time to time. But let's go ahead and take some of the temperatures here. Possum Kingdom Lake 94. Breckenridge 95, Decatur 91, Arlington 91, DFW 93. Actually, yesterday we seen at about this time, temperatures were actually cooler than this, in the upper 80s to the low 90s. Now, mostly everyone in this map is in the low 90s, low to mid 90s for the midday today. Taking a look across the nation, pretty mild across the nation. 80s to upper 90s for most locations across the nation. Take a look at the watch warning map. Again, heat issues out in the parts of the plains, including the Dakotas, and a few flood issues in parts of Wisconsin and Indiana and Ohio. Other than that, things are pretty quiet. Issues with severe weather today, from near North Dakota extending down to Chicago and Milwaukee. Greater risks in central Minnesota, and on day 2, looks like a risk for severe weather from near Colorado to parts of New York in the New England area. Higher risk down to from Omaha to near Cleveland, and this is day 3. Only a marginal risk for parts of Colorado extending again into the New England area. Rain for the next 7 days, valid through Tuesday of next week. Forecasting about less than 1/4 of an inch in North Texas, and that's going to come with any isolated showers and storms that we might get during this upcoming weekend. Taking a look out at the tropics, taking a look out at the Atlantic, there were 2 areas we were watching here. One just to the west of Cabo Verde Islands, and one, what used to be Tropical Depression 4, was actually having some signs of rebirth these past couple of days. However, due to the drier air and the few winds aloft, none of those are expected to affect us or affect any area for the next 48 hours to 5 days. Alright, here we go. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. For us, heights are just about where they should be, and it should be once again a beautiful day today. Partly cloudy and humid with highs in the upper 90s, and it's going to be the same thing for Thursday and Friday. Now Saturday is the thing we have to talk about here. Other than the rain, just want to point out that it's going to be mostly sunny, some clouds out at times, and highs in the mid to upper 90s. But showers and storms will be possible along a trailing cold front coming up from the northeast. And since the area of high pressure is coming back to the west, it's no longer affecting us for now. It's going to create a northern flow aloft, and that's going to allow some rain to get to our area. And that's the same thing on Sunday. The cold front kind of switches to the south a little bit and just kind of stalls and kind of fizzles out. So we might want to mention a chance for an isolated shower or a storm or 2 on Sunday as well. Any chance of one spot seeing some rain is about in the 20 to 30% category. Monday is still the same thing. Monday is still the same thing. We might mention the chance for a shower or storm or 2, but likely not going to happen. Other than that, partly cloudy. And a week from today, Tuesday, July 18th, most of the central part of the country in a 594 heat bubble. they can go ahead and keep that in the north. But for us, heights are still about where they should be, and that looks pretty typical for July. Highs in the mid to upper 90s and very warm with some clouds out at times. This is the end of the forecast period on Friday, July 21st. That heat bubble shifts to the east a little bit to include places like the southeast U.S. and parts of the Midwest. But for us, again, heights are where they should be, and that's pretty typical for June. Very clear skies. Temperatures for the next 6 days. Mid to upper 90s is the story for all of this week, and for the lows, mid to upper 70s. Very mild to start off these days for the rest of this week. That's the end of this Texas Weather Outlook video. We'll have more notes on the blog. The next video here expected around the same time. Tomorrow, and be sure to tune into these videos if you can't catch your local TV stations on the air at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of the day, and Godspeed.